Hello there you guys, welcome to another of my live videos, and today I'm just going to be officially updating you on some more current latest news. Big breaking news now. This is regarding Marion Fellani from Manchester United. Now, it's in a couple of media outlets now. The press are now reporting on Marion Fellani. Reportedly, he has rejected an offer of a new deal and contract at Manchester United. So reportedly, I think it was in September, reportedly Marion Fellani has turned down an offer from Manchester United of a new contract. So basically, Marion Fellani has turned this down, and reportedly, Man United offered him a new contract worth £120,000 a week. But reportedly, Marion Fellani has turned this current new deal down. But there has been a bit of a change of scenery in the process now about Marion Fellani, because we know he's coming to an end of his deal. It did say, I think Man United had an option of triggering a further 12 months on his current contract as well, Marion Fellani. But reportedly now, it did say Man United are not preparing to offload Marion Fellani in January. And if he doesn't sign a process, if he doesn't sign a new deal, because it has confirmed in the press that Man United are still in the process. I think contract negotiations are still going on, and Man United are in the process of trying to secure Marion Fellani a new deal in the current process. Because we know Fellani, this is his fifth season now in the process with Manchester United, and we know he's mainly, majority of his time at Manchester United, we know he has been a flop the majority of his time at Manchester United. This is his best season, definitely, in a Manchester United shirt, is Marion Fellani, because he's made a fantastic impact midfield. He's looked fantastic in that midfield this season, especially, obviously, before he got injured. He has just recovered from injury as well as Fellani. I think he's scored 4 goals for us this season, as well as Marion Fellani in the current process. But yeah, this is without a doubt his best season in a Manchester United shirt, is Marion Fellani. As I thought last season in the Europa League final, he did very well. Thought he did well against Celta Vigo in one of the legs as well, Marion Fellani. So, but Jose Mourinho is a big admirer of the player. Jose Mourinho and Marion Fellani have a strong relationship. So Mourinho will be desperate, basically, that Marion Fellani signs a new deal, because he is a big admirer of the player, is Marion Fellani. But in the process, Man United have yet to sign him a new deal with the current club, as we all know, because we did pay £27 million for him from Everton in 2013, and that was on a deadline day as well. But reportedly, Man United are not willing to offload him in January. We're not willing to cash in for him in January. And we could risk losing him on a free transfer next summer if, of course, Manchester United don't sign him a current new deal. But reportedly, he's turned down an offer. He's reportedly, Marion Fellani's turned down a new offer from Manchester United, reportedly, and Man United did offer £120,000 a week, but reportedly Fellani has turned this new deal down, so that is a bit Riri in the process as well. But we know that Fellani has been linked with a move away from Manchester United. He has been linked with Besiktas, because that come out in the press the other day. Actually, that Man United, it come out a couple of days ago, that Man United were reportedly willing to offload Fellani for £8 million as well. And he did say Fellani's agent has been in discussions with Besiktas over this, but he has been linked with a move to Galatasaray as well as Marion Fellani, as we all know. But obviously, during the window, Jose Mourinho had blocked Marion Fellani making a move to Galatasaray, because Jose Mourinho is keen on the player, is a big admirer of the player. So we know he's coming to an end of his deal, so we could lose him on a free transfer next summer, possibly. But yes, he's turned down this new deal as Marion Fellani in the process. Man United we reportedly offered him a new deal, and Fellani has turned this new deal down for Manchester United. But I still think contract negotiations are still going on. I think Manchester United are in the process of trying to secure Marion Fellani a new deal with Manchester United. But yeah, he's definitely made over 2 century appearances now in the Premier League's Marion Fellani. I think about 236 appearances or something like that Marion Fellani has made. And yeah, but that's the big breaking news about now. And it's just updated that Arsenal are actually keen on getting Marion Fellani on a free transfer next summer, and that has just updated in the Metro as well. So give that a read. I haven't fully read it, but it said Arsenal may want to get Fellani on a free transfer next summer as well in the current process. And yeah, and it's still looking like as we all know, Luke Shaw could go, as I did update you that Man United, he did say in the press, the other day that Man United are willing to offload Luke Shaw for £20 million. Also, as we all know, Luke Shaw said he'd say he fears his career could be over, after a fallout with Jose Mourinho, as we all know. We know he's probably fourth, fifth choice left back now is Luke Shaw in the current process, but we know he's known for injuries. It's reportedly said that Fenerbahce have reportedly been interested. It's also said Arsenal and Chelsea have been interested in Luke Shaw as well from Manchester United. But as I said, he made his England senior debut in 2014. We purchased him from Southampton for £29 million in 2014. And this is his fourth season in the process with Manchester United. But he's frustrated with lack of game time he's getting. And, he hasn't played in the Premier League this season yet as Luke Shaw. But he is good when he gets them run of games, is Luke Shaw, as I said. But he has found it difficult. He's had a difficult time with Manchester United, since he's come. But I think, Man United are, he did say willing to offload him for £20 million in January. So I think we'd benefit from this, a player that's only played 32 times for Manchester United, a player that's known for injuries, hasn't had much, chance to perform in a Manchester United shirt, and I think we'd cash in, and there's quite a few teams still interested, so we could cash in for Luke Shaw in January. And, Jose Mourinho's still looking to get replacements in the team. There's still areas where we need to strengthen up. We still definitely need that creative winner that can put a ball into the box. He's going to look for a replacement for Luke Shaw if he goes in January. Will he fully go in January? Will Manchester United let him go out on loan in January and then, possibly? So, yeah, but... And, we know Ander Herrera is another player, at Manchester United that's coming. He's another player that's coming to an end of his deal. Manchester United is Ander Herrera. He made his international debut in 2016. He's won tournaments of Spain under 20 and under 21 level. And, he won the club's player of the year last season. This is his fourth season now in the process with Man United. That reported also the other day that Atletico Madrid were reportedly interested in Ander Herrera as well. Man United do have the option to put a one-year extension on his current contract that will take him under contract till 2019. And we also know that Luke Shaw is still under contract with Manchester United until 2019 as well. I forgot to mention. But Ander Herrera, was fantastic last season. He won the club's player of the year. His work ethic was good last season. He created a lot of chances. He was complementing well in the midfield. But this season he has struggled because he's been getting a lack of playing time, because we know Herrera now under Mourinho is not going to be preferred choice this season, as we all know. But due to the absences, we know he's been playing more games as Ander Herrera. But Jose Mourinho, though, is still keen on keeping Ander Herrera as well as Marian Fellani. But reportedly, it did say Atletico Madrid may be making a move for him, because we know Ander Herrera's had experience of playing in Spain. He's nearly made 100 appearances now in the Premier League for Manchester United as Ander Herrera. And I said he does better in a midfield three. And he's got two alongside him instead of one aside him, Ander Herrera, in my current opinion. But yeah, it's been on Atletico Madrid's agenda as well, so could maybe he leave in January. But partly Jose Mourinho has blocked Ander Herrera making a move. And what else? And we've heard, there's also Juan Mata at Manchester United as well. That's coming to an end of his deal. He's another player that's coming to an end of his deal. Reportedly, he turned a big money move to China as well. Did Juan Mata in the current process? He turned a big money move to China. I think Mata's still keen on staying at Man U. Man United. He still hasn't signed a new deal yet with Manchester United, because he's another player that's coming to an end of his deal with Man United as well. We know Manchester United purchased Juan Mata in 2014 from Chelsea for nearly £40 million, and that was under David Moyes there. But he's very, very good, because he can play on at number 10, he can play in the right way. He's been mainly playing this season, Juan Mata as well in the current process, Juan Mata. But we know it did say the press the other day that Real Madrid were actually considering making a move for Juan Mata in the current process. Did say Real Madrid were considering making a move for Mata, because obviously he's an ex-Real Madrid player, where he'd risen up the youth system with Real Madrid as well in the current process. He risen up the ranks with Real Madrid perfectly well. And as I said, then he went to Valencia. He made 174 appearances for Valencia, so he does have experience of playing in Spain. Does Juan Mata. He went to Chelsea, won the Champions League with Chelsea. He's never won a Premier League, Mata. He won the Champions League with Chelsea, FA Cup, Europa League, and stuff like that. And he's a very, very good player. He's won the under-19 European under-19 Championship, European under-21 Championship. Won the FIFA Club World Cup as well. And since he's come to Manchester United, he's been absolutely clinical. He's very, very consistent. He's Juan Mata. and I do really, really like him. So hopefully he will sign a new deal as well. So we have got quite a few players now that are coming to the end of their deals at Manchester United as well. And we know with Ashley Young, we do have the option as well. We have the option to put a further 12-month on Ashley Young's contract as well. That's another player that's coming to an end of his current deal as well with Man United. But yeah, the main part of this video is about Marouane Fellaini. Reportedly, he has rejected a new. We've tried offering him a new deal. Reportedly, Fellaini's turned this new deal down. And reportedly, we offered him £120,000 a week as well in this new deal we offered. But Fellaini turned this down. But Man United are not considering offloading him in January. We're not considering cashing in for him in January. But we could lose him on a free next summer if Man United cannot, in the process, if Manchester United cannot secure him a new deal at Old Trafford. Jose Mourinho has a good relationship with Fellaini. Jose Mourinho will be desperate that Fellaini does sign a new deal with the club. He did say we had the option to put a further 12 months on his current contract, put a 1-year extension on his current contract. But yeah, we will see what happens in the process. And we've got a Manchester United Newcastle preview coming up as well, so I'll be there for that. So anyway, guys, drop your comments, like on the channel if you do consider subscribe as always, and take it easy, guys, and I'll see you all later. Bye.